I'm proud now to be joined by a former Griffin and the newest Saskatchewan Rough Rider, Alain Cimankinda. Alain, thank you for being here, and again, congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me.
Well, it's been a very interesting year for a lot of people, but in your shoes specifically, you transfer away from the Griffins to go back home to play for the hometown Carleton Ravens for a season that ends up not happening. It's the year before your draft. It must have been stressful mentally and physically, but you seem to really excel in that off time. What was it like?
It was tough, man. It was different. But the thing that kind of saved me and kind of made me go about it very differently than most people, it was my military experience that I had at the military school. Most of my days was basically like these COVID days where I'm in my room, can't really do much. I have to be outside at a certain time. I have to be inside at a certain time. And just every day, it's a grind, waking up at 5 a.m., some days 4 a.m., just going through that grind. So it kind of put me in that same mindset whenever football started because of COVID. And then I'm like, damn, you know what? I could start getting going on all the stuff I wanted to do, but never really had the time because of football. So I just got on my grind physically. I got into reading. I started reading a lot. Lots of book, lots of home training and all that, but that kind of kept me sane. And I made sure to acquire knowledge and use that time successfully, and then that kind of helped me go through the process.
Getting drafted by the Rough Riders, they have the best fan base in the entire Canadian Football League. I know the first 2 rounds were televised, but you went to the 4th round. How did you find out, and what were the feelings like when you did find
out? Actually, I ended up finding out by my agent called me. So I was with family and everything, and then whenever Sachs made the move, that was just exciting. I got a phone call from my agent, and then as soon as I was talking to him, my family and everybody around me just kind of were so intense looking at me. And then as soon as they asked, "Is that the call?" I said, "Yeah," and then everything's went wild. But it was super special for me, man, because looking at my journey for the last 7 years, I've been away from home. So I haven't really been able to be around my family, and then haven't really been able to also experience me playing football and accomplishing all these things. So it was very special for me to be able to give them that and have them be a part of that. It was super exciting.
Well, I don't blame you. That is super exciting. Now, I'm going to read off your virtual pro day numbers, which are nothing short of off the charts impressive.
Appreciate
a 4.90 40-yard dash, a 4.37 20-yard shuttle, and a 1.67 10-yard dash, which I think I couldn't even say in 1.67 seconds. Big men are not supposed to move like that, but I guess your off-season or complete full year of an off-season regiment was what led to that success.
But what if I told you that's not even my fastest numbers? I'm usually faster than that. So the way this played out, the day came around, and then we get a phone call in the morning saying that we couldn't do it because of the whole COVID protocol and they stay at home. And that kind of messed things up. And then it got moved to Thursday. And then that didn't go to, and then our coaches basically told us, hey, just pick a field and then make it happen. I actually ended up going to jump a fence with one of my coaches, and then we tested it there and then. So that's why my numbers were like, you give me proper time, you give me proper training time, proper tools around. I'm usually last time I had tested prior to this, I had run a 4.75, and then with a 1.0. 1.50 10-yard dash. So that's usually what I'd be around.
That 2019 Griffin defense, I mean, I'm going to list off some names here, but excuse me if I forget or miss anyone.
Sure.
Tavius Robinson, Jared Beeksma, Joe Reinhardt, AJ Allen, Brendan Murphy, Detoon, Justin Lozon, and of course you and many other guys. Everyone seemed to buy in on that field every single Saturday, and it led to such success. For you, what do you think it was that really brought you guys together as a brotherhood? And really, it seemed that you guys were excited for one another when you make a big play.
Yes, sir. Now, for me, it was Coach D or Dennis McPhee, our DC, because he came with a different vibe. He came with that pro mindset where you're gonna do the right things for the right reasons. But you know what? We're gonna have fun also, right? Y'all go out there. He gonna be tough on you most of the time, but then whenever it is that moment where he can show love and show that he cares for y'all, he always took advantage of that, and he also made sure to create it too. So it was just a special year, man. Most of our guys started getting better, by buying in during the summer, putting in the work, extra work, wanting to better their game, and then just with the coaching we had, it was pretty good. I'll definitely put that on our DC, man. He was that game changer whenever it came to turning around our defense in that program.
And you know what I mean? It obviously showed your blazing speed. Your pass rush was second to none in that team and that defense. And the explosiveness off the line is really what jumps out off the game tape and on the field and on the sidelines when I was so lucky to watch your games from that close. Yeah. But we hear all the time, that being drafted is just the first step of many to becoming a pro. And your mental toughness, along with your physical strength and your just athletic ability, really makes me believe that you're not going to give Saskatchewan a choice but to put you in a jersey on opening day, whenever that may be, on Mosaic Stadium's field.
Oh yeah, yes, sir. That's a game plan. Like, and the beauty about it, and that's kind of where I get my mindset. You look at my journey, I don't move. I was a rookie 3 times in 4 years, right? So I understand, you know, how to go in and earn your stripes. You know, I came in as a rookie. I go elsewhere. I was a big name. They were expecting me to do a lot, but my first game, I made sure to deliver 4.5 sacks, you know, in that first game. So I've been through, you know, those situations, going to tough situations, having to, you know, earn it, you know, and show what you're worth and all that. So that's all I know, right? And I wouldn't, you know, want it any other way. So I'm gonna have that same mindset. Go out there and you show them, you know, y'all may have looked at me this way, but look, let me expose the full artillery to y'all and understand how y'all can use me. So no, man, I can't wait to do that. It's gonna be exciting.
Well, Alain Cimankinda, I'm going to make sure I say it right at least one more time for your Bob. Thank you again for joining us. All the best, and we look forward to watching you on the big stage very soon.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me. I can't wait to put on a show for y'all.